Do you believe in curses? If not, this one might just change your mind. Let's talk about the Curse of Atuk. Did this famous Hollywood curse lead to the deaths of 7 people? 5 of these deaths would claim the lives of wild and wildly popular comedic actors: John Belushi, Sam Kinison, John Candy, Chris Farley, and Phil Hartman. These hard-living, hard-partying actors were known for living the turbulent life. All 5 chose to be part of a film that was cursed from the time it became a screenplay. Now that is freaky deaky. The unmade film is based on a novel written by Mordechai Richler in 1963 titled The Incomparable Atuk. The novel deals with an Inuit man from Baffin Island in Canada. This man finds his way to Toronto and thus begins a moral tale about his life there. The famed director Norman Jewison would have writer Todd Carroll adapt the novel for film. In the screenplay, Atuk becomes an Alaskan native yearning for life outside of his small village. The final draft was completed in 1979. The writer, Carroll, was friends with John Belushi, who decided to take the lead role. You will come to notice that all the actors attached to this curse were not even close to fitting the profile of an Alaskan native, but this is Hollywood before anyone imagined that diversity would fill the seats. In 1982, as production of the movie was moving forward, John Belushi was found dead in his hotel room. The cause of death was disputed but officially listed as a drug overdose from cocaine and heroin. He was 33 years old. The next actor to accept the role of Atuk was famous screamer comedian Sam Kinison. Production began in 1988 and was slowed by Kinison's disappointment in the story. Reports from those familiar with this production also mentioned Kinison's alcoholism and his demands for more control, which led to a lawsuit. After stepping away from the project for a time, Kinison was back in the fold in 1992. Kinison was killed in a car crash on April 10, 1992, after being hit head-on by a drunk driver. He was 38. His last words are reported to be, quote, "I don't want to die, I don't want to die." He paused before saying, quote, "But why?" Pausing again, he then said, quote, okay, then succumbed to his injuries. Soon after, John Candy, 43, agreed to take the role. In about a year, John Candy would also be found dead in his hotel room. No autopsy was performed, but the death was chalked up to a heart attack. Connected to Candy's involvement in the film, screenwriter Michael O'Donoghue, who either gave Candy the script or read it alongside him. O'Donoghue would be dead from a brain aneurysm only 8 months after Candy. You might be noticing a pattern here, but the next actor to take the role must not have seen anything to worry about because he brought a friend with him. Chris Farley would play the lead with famed SNL actor Phil Hartman, also playing a character in the film. Chris Farley was excited to take on the role his hero John Belushi had once been attached to. Farley would be found dead on December 18, 1997 after ingesting a speedball. He died at the same age as John Belushi. 6 months later, Phil Hartman would be murdered by his wife Bryn after an argument. She later stated from behind a locked bathroom door that she did not know why she shot him. She never left the bathroom alive as she took her own life. Everyone involved lived life to the extreme aside from Michael O'Donoghue, who had reported migraines leading up to his death. Yet what a strange thing to have so many in the prime of their acting careers die while in pre-production of the same cursed film. The screenwriter Todd Carroll does not believe the deaths are caused by a curse, yet the film has been shelved with no plans to bring it back into production. Seems like a safe decision at this point. One last tidbit of freaky. Inuit shamanism has a vengeful creature named Tupilok that is sent out to destroy its target. Could Tupilok be to blame, or is this all mere coincidence? What do you think? Was this a curse that brought down all the leads set to star in the role of Atuk? Were these deaths all attributed to hard partying and hard living? Or was it something else entirely? Let us know what you think in the comments down below. If you're a fan of videos like this, please consider hitting the like and subscribe buttons below to be alerted when we release new videos. If there's a story that you'd like us to cover, put that in the comments below as well. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more.